Linkletter and the Kids. Join us for 15 minutes of unrehearsed, unpredictable fun with children. Starring kids from 2 to 10. With the Pied Piper of TV and radio, the People Are Funny Man, Art Linkletter.
For fresh, spontaneous, unrehearsed interviews, you can't beat the kids. So let's go in and talk to them.
Does anybody remember any people from the Bible? Yeah. Who?
Jonah.
Jonah? What did Jonah do?
He was told not to go on the boat, but he did.
He was told to go on the boat, but he did? Whoa.
He went on the wrong boat.
He got on the wrong boat, and what happened?
He got swallowed by a big fish.
Sure, get out. Really, a big fish?
I don't think that's true. Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, I think you're right. What do you think he was thinking when he got swallowed by the big fish? What?
Done that.
He said, "Wow, what happened to me?" He was down in the belly of a fish. Have you ever been swallowed by a fish?
He fished him out.
How did he get out?
He got spit it out.
He got spitted out. The fish said, "Is that what he did?" Yeah. And Jonah was saved. Now, tell me, Brady, about this Mary and who is it?
Jehoshaphat.
Mary and Jehoshaphat. Now maybe it was just Mary and Joseph. There you Gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Right?
When baby Jesus was born, a different king told the wise men to kill baby Jesus, but the wise men didn't listen. They knew. Yeah, and they were too smart. Wise is way smart.
They were smart. That's why they were wise men, right?
Yeah, that's why they were called wise men.
I gotcha.
Men, but they were real. But they were wise.
Yeah. Do you all go to school here at St. John's?
Yes.
And you all do, and you're smiling about that. Why?
In my personal opinion, St. John's is one of the best schools in Marysville.
Get out. Who paid you to say that? Did Mr. Roush pay you to say that?
No one.
He pay you off with a nice bow tie or something?
No, sir.
Okay. So Brendan says St. John's is the best school in Marysville. Would you agree with that, Mary Beth?
Yes, I would. Actually, there's only been 1 year I have not been here, and I regret it a lot.
Oh wow! So we're glad that you're here. If Jesus were here,
And he can make it snow in the house from his power.
yeah, because he's pretty powerful, isn't he?
Yeah.
What makes Jesus happiest when he sees boys and girls at school at St. John's? What do you think?
Being good.
Being good? What do you think?
I think being good all day long.
How did you know all this?
Because we learn in school.
Oh, you learned it in school?
And because we read the Bible all the time.
You read the Bible all the time?
Yeah.
And maybe share some things that you know about St. John's. Can you think about that a little bit? Maybe some things you know about Jesus. Put your here. I'll rub your unicorn horn. That help you think a little bit? Can you?
Lutheran school.
St. John's is what?
A Lutheran school.
Wonderful. St. John's is a Lutheran school. What do you know about St. John's? Unicorn. St. John's is a
School.
school. St. John's is a
Private school.
private school. What makes St. John's a special place?
Well, we learned about Jesus, and
Well, everyone knows, and even scientists agree to this, that Jesus was alive and he did die on a cross. Not everyone believes that he had risen, and we do.
And we do, yeah, because it really happened. Yeah. I just have to ask Maya one question. Do you ever loan out your unicorn hat? I think that's really cool. Is it I missed it, Avery. Is it Unicorn Day?
No.
Every day's
April.
Oh, it's in April. Wow. If Jesus came to St. John's, let's just say, because he's already here, but let's say you had a chance. He came in and signed in the visitor thing. He said, "I want to visit St. John's, and I want Brendan and Sarah and Mary Beth to lead me on a tour of St. John's. Show me some things about St. John's. What do you think where would you like him to see? What would you like him?
First of all, I would love to shake hands with him and meet him, tell him my name and all that.
Yeah.
I would personally take him to my favorite classroom, which is the classroom right next door that I had my 3rd grade class in.
And so he may already know your name. Do you think? What do you think about that?
He probably knows all of our names.
I bet he does. So, and Sarah, you'd like him to see what?
My 1st grade classroom, Miss Bendo's classroom was over there, and Mrs. Miller's classroom. She helps me read and stuff.
Mary Beth, what would you like Jesus to see at St. John's?
Probably show him my 5th grade classroom, which I'm going into this year, and probably the church.
Stories, and we're so happy about Easter, right? Yeah, because what does that mean? What does Easter mean to you?
Jesus rose from the dead.
Jesus rose from the dead. Where is Jesus right now? Where is he?
He's in heaven.
He's in heaven, but is he close by any of us? Mary Beth, do you
If you think of it the way I do, he's around all of us in not a real way, but the way that we believe in.
The way we believe in. Because Jesus is right here with us, right?
The only one that I've seen walk on water.
Oh, did you see? What did he look like when he walked on water? You there? Oh, okay. But you read about it? You know about it? Tell me the story.
So, Jesus, it's been a while since I've...
Yeah, it's been a while since he walked on water, but tell me the story.
I know that there was these fishermen that saw him.
Yeah. Those fishermen might have been, were they kind of related to him or anything? Did they know him?
They were the disciples.
Disciples, yeah. They were the disciples.
So when it's my first time going to 1st grade, it's going to be my birthday.
And you will be how old, Anna?
No, I won't be old.
Oh, you won't be old. No.
At my party, I will.
Oh, at your party?
I will be 6 years old.
You'll be 6 years old? Wow. Do you like going to school at St. John's? What's the best thing about going to school at St. John's, Ty?
Like having Miss Woolraff over there. She's very nice, and if you get 5 points for this dojo, you get a piece of candy.
5 points for a piece of candy. If you're good, you get candy?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. St. John's School. Who's the principal here at St. John's?
Mr. Roush.
Mr. Roush? Do you know anybody in the Bible? Any Bible stories? Do you know a Bible story that you can remember? Jesus died on the cross? Tell me about that.
So, Jesus died on the cross, and, well, it's because his father actually told him to wash away our sins. It's a little hard to remember.
Jesus came to St. John's. Okay, let's just say he'd come to St. John's. What would you want him to see?
You know what I would want him to see?
What?
All the maidens
all the amazing students, principals, and teachers. That's what I wanted to see.
What would you like him to see, Anna?
So I like him to see help people when they get hurt.
Oh, yeah, so because sometimes people get hurt at school, on the playground and stuff.
Yeah, and like when they get an ouchie when they scratch themselves.
When you get an ouchie, and maybe Jesus would put a Band-Aid on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, like give first aid, right?
He can like help everyone if they're hurt.
Yeah, Jesus can do amazing things.
Jingle bells, Batman smells Robin laid an egg.
You guys are so smart.
And then